So I've been sitting out there with a lot of other people. I've also been following on Facebook. I've made my own comments. I've tried to reserve judgment about what it is we're asking the 5 of you to do on behalf of every other single person living in this community, tax-paying or otherwise. The reason I'm trying to reserve judgment, and I sent you all a little message earlier, is because you are under the weight of an incredible decision right now, and we understand that. And yes, time is also a problem. That's what happens when you have contracts. They have beginning dates. They have end dates, right? You want to prepare yourselves as best as you can for that transition to hopefully a new contract, to a better contract, to something that you think will put the residents of our community in a better position going forward. We are young. We are going to be young for a while. Most people here acknowledge that when they bought their home, they may be living in a ghost town. Okay? When I bought my house, I was one of very few people on a very big street. My husband made the decision that he would not let our property value plummet and make our street look like part of a ghost town. So he mowed other people's lawns. He cut their trees. He trimmed their bushes. He washed their driveways for one reason. Because we came here and we want to stay here. So we are here to build something. This is the part that I think we are all completely not acknowledging right now. Tracy Fire was not always Tracy Fire, right? Tracy Rural was not always Tracy Rural. Something was built from nothing, like the community that we live in right now. We had someone who came up and said they wanted to partner with us, French Camp. It could have been anybody. It didn't have to be French Camp, right? Could have been Lathrop, could have been Manteca. Hell, Dublin could have come. That would have been great, right? Let's get them all the way across the freeway. The point is we had someone who said, hey, you know what, maybe we're young too. Maybe we have room to grow. Maybe we don't have all the things that a more established fire department has. Maybe we can build that with you. Maybe we can partner with you. Maybe we can become part of Mountain House. And you know what? Maybe in 10, 12, 15 years, we can hand it all over. We can help you build your own program. Jim, you can be CERT, and you can be CERT all day long, and you can get your people out there for every parade, right? Right? That came up. We don't have ownership in anything right now. Jim can't even call his own troops to a parade without permission. Here's the thing that bugs me. Every day I drive by something. I'm sorry?
Not my troops.
Okay. Every day I drive by something, and it says Mountain House Fire Station, right? I think there's even a number 1 on there. Did we go number 1? I think we went number 1. That implies we want a 2, we want a 3. There is no fine print under that, right? It doesn't say Mountain House Fire Station operated by ... on behalf of ... indebted to ... owned by, borrowed from. It says Mountain House. It says number 1. We want to grow, right? We're here for the same reason. I know I'm getting a little sentimental here, but that's why I'm here. Like most of you, I have 2 young kids. I expect to be here for a long time. That's why my mortgage is so long, right? So this is what I see tonight. I'm not really an emotional person. I try to keep everything in context. You know, at work I can't be emotional. That's for my home, that's for my personal life. I can sit and cry all day long and no one's going to see me, right? But what I see in front of us right now, the things that we have been offered, all I see are funny numbers and hope. And you guys keep alluding to this. We hope, we want, we wish, we believe, we think, right? These are not tangibles at all. Faith is not tangible, okay? Everybody has a religion. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe your religion is to have no religion. That's your option. So you say, I want to come in good faith. Your idea of faith can be something completely different than the person across the table from you. It can be completely different from the person next to you. Brian, I miss church, so I feel like crap right now, but that's okay. So my point is, we have hope, we have faith, and we have funny numbers, right? And that's all I see. And I have a mortgage. And right now, if I had spent 2 years in my house, paying taxes, paying my mortgage, paying into an escrow account, paying my insurance, and I said, can you show me what this is buying me? When will I own my home? What can I write off on my taxes? Who's actually making money off of me and how much are they making? Would I stay in my home for 2 years if I never saw those documents? Would I have signed them in the first place if I never saw those documents? No, that's 88 pages, right? It's 88 pages of paperwork for a reason. You sit there with escrow. Someone explains it all to you line by line. You disagree, you stop. You go back to the table. You don't buy the house. You don't get the keys. You don't sign the dotted line for a reason, because you don't understand what you're getting. That's logic to me. And I think that's where we're at right now. I wouldn't sit there across from a loan officer or an escrow officer or even my own real estate agent and say, I hope I'm getting a good deal, and I hope you're not screwing me, and I hope I get to own my house in 30 years. Right? I hope you guys wouldn't do that either. I hope. So one of my best supervisors ever a long time ago said something that I will carry with me forever, and everyone laughs about it, and I don't care because I tell everyone every chance I get. Hope is for cowards. Okay? You get up, you make things happen. You want something, you make it happen. You guys have been asking for something for a very long time. Mr. Gutierrez, you have been asking for numbers, right, for a very long time. You have been going to the table. Show me your stuff, show me your stuff. I'm looking at numbers, I don't understand. You have a calculator, and I'm sure you can use it. And I saw you use it. We saw how this number does not equal 60. Star, star, star. It doesn't equal 60. We all did the math with you. We know it doesn't make sense. You guys are looking at something that doesn't make sense, and you're hoping that you can make sense of it. You're hoping that the more people you get involved, that you'll find the right person, you'll find the right people, that you're going to keep coming back to the table in good faith, with hope, with funny numbers, and you're hoping that eventually something is going to make sense. And we have people in the audience, and we have people at home that keep hoping that there's no fires, that their homes don't burn down, that their kids don't get hit by a car. Life is life, right? We have to decide what level of risk we are willing to accept. That's what you guys are doing. You're looking at bigger numbers. You're looking at the whole picture, and you're doing that on behalf of us because we voted for you and because we elected you. Don't bring us all in on a vote. We don't need that. All that's going to do is convolute the situation. I'm not even talking about time. I'm saying if you have 9,000 residents, you're going to get 9,000 opinions. And a lot of us will not be based on facts because we don't have time to do the homework, because we haven't gone to your budget seminars. Right? We don't understand what you're looking at. And you're not paying us to do it either. Like, those two guys right over there are getting paid. Right? Mr. Pattison is being paid. Isn't he our employee? He's being paid to advise you guys. It seems like he has advised us twice on one course of action. He keeps coming back to it. He's saying, hey, you know what? You're going to lose your only bargaining chip. You're going to lose the only other agency that even came in and said, I will take a risk on you if you will take a risk on us. That, to me, if you're looking for a good faith negotiation, that seemed like a good faith negotiation to me. And I do not fault French Camp for looking at us and saying, I kind of feel used right now. You keep talking to them. Hell, you're not talking to us. They had to come in and say something, right? I don't know. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I would have said it too. And if I was the chief here that night and I showed up and I thought there was a vote and I was coming to hear whether or not I won $2.5 million or whatever it is, I don't know that I would have looked at you guys and said, yeah, go ahead, make that deal. I'll sit by and watch. They put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money into their bid, right? They gave you a proposal that met exactly what you asked them for. He came here. He answered all of your questions intelligently. He was willing to stand here behind Tracy for about an hour and wait for you to ask him more questions. He was waiting. He was trying to be part of a 3-board discussion. That, to me, if you're looking for good faith, if you're looking for hope, you have those right there. They're in front of you and they're an option. And if you're looking for math that makes sense, no one on this board has once said that the French Camp bid that you guys got, the RFP, those numbers are fuzzy. I haven't heard that from anyone up there. So to me, that is not a dispute. The one thing that I as a citizen care about, what I elected you guys for, and what I'm very proud that you are doing and digging into, is the fact that we don't know what we're paying for, we don't know what we're getting, and we don't know when we're going to get it. So you have other options. One of your options appears to make those things very clear. And I don't know everything you know, and I acknowledge that. So once again, I will put my faith in you, all 5 of you, and your decision.
Thank you.
No questions? Give me my kid.
I hate it.
Do you have a question for her or just